And I told the chief, I said, Chief, you did the right thing. I said, you did the right thing.
Actor and author Amir Baraka has been through poverty and prison. He used his own life experience when training Gretna Police last year on racial bias and social values.
Every officer had gone through the training, so it was no need for this.
He believes both Charlie Rispoli and Angelo Varisco were in that class. Both were fired Monday after Rispoli posted on Facebook, calling Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez a vile idiot who needs a round. And I don't mean the kind she used to serve, referencing her time as a bartender.
This incident, we feel, has been an embarrassment to our department.
The post was made up, marked as satire by Taters Gonna Tate. Varisco was fired for liking the post.
If you watch me break into someone's car and you didn't say anything, or you agreed with me doing it, hey, you're just as guilty. So absolutely, he needs to be fired.
A self-identified Democratic socialist, Ocasio-Cortez, tweeted about this incident, saying this is Trump's goal when he uses targeted language and threatens elected officials. Gretna Police Chief Arthur Lawson says just this month, the department went through training on what kind of comments they can make on social media.
With all of those efforts, something like this still happens. And that's very disturbing.
The post comes at a time where police officers nationwide are being scrutinized for racial and violent social media posts.
We want you to protect us. You're the guys that have the guns. You're the guys that go after the bad guys. You can't be the bad guys.
Baraka says he's in touch with Philadelphia police about training up there, as 13 police officers are currently being fired for racist and offensive posts.
But you can't say that. This is the new standard now.
And now Chief Lawson wants to intensify training with Gretna Police.
I spoke with him earlier today. He said, listen, Amir, I want you guys back in. So we're going back in.
The firings were swift, and Chief Lawson hopes it's a lesson learned for the rest of the department. In Gretna, Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.
This case isn't over just yet. Chief Lawson told WWL they're waiting to hear back from Facebook to determine if anyone else in the department engaged in that post.